Good Saturday morning honcho my friend, cheers, emoji clinking beer mugs. Good morning my friend.
Almost set for evening baseball from Great American Park in Cincinnati. This evening, we've got a matchup out of the NL Central Division between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Cincinnati Reds.
And now, your 2021
Paul Goldschmidt will try to write his name in history books and break the single-season home run record. Next, Sonny Gray will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
And now here is Irving Lopez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Gray gets the sign. Here it is on 0-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game.
Crackerjack.
So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
Right out of the gates right there. He's not wasting any time.
Crackerjack.
First batter of the game, not normally known for his pop, but he got every last stitch of that one.
Now to the plate, Mason Wynn. He comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Swing batter, emoji baseball.
It's not how old you are, but it's how talented and how smart you are. This guy, one of the better young hitters in the game of baseball right now.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. He's hit 7 home runs in his last 10 games. I mean, he's carrying the entire offense right now. When you see a guy like this on this kind of a hot streak, you've got to stop and see what he does.
Now into the box, Demetrius Lewis. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base too.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
That is Paul. The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now a check swing, but did he go around? He did, says Mike Fillmore, and it's strike 1.
Damn.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the box.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Jack Flaherty gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
So now here is Max Trott. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak. I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Batting second, the second baseman.
With a moment here in Cincy, let's take a glance at the Reds starting lineup in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mike Moustakas turn it around. He's got only 4 hits in his last 10 games. There's not a lot of positive things that you can say about that. The biggest thing, he's just been inconsistent. He'll get a hit, then go 2 games without one. Hopefully he can get something together. I like this guy. I'd like to see him turn it around.
Next up is Jonathan India. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
And he fouls this one off. This one's down to third. Arenado's got it. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Cincinnati. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Reds nothing. Here's Nolan Arenado. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
First pitch of the AB now. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. And now Tyler O'Neill, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And he chased it in the dirt. Stevenson is after it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Next, it'll be Lars Nootbaar. He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Nootbaar, a 22-year-old. He was an 8th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit back toward the mound. Senzel brings it in. The throw to third. And he's safe.
There's a hard-hitting ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Let's go.
Up next, Yadier Molina, first at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. As a look, now the pitch. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike, 0-1.
Hey, this is spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Coming forward now is the Cards' designated hitter, Dylan Carlson, and their runners at the corners now. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, the 0-1. Opposite field to left. And this is down for extra bases, and with 2 out, this might get them both home.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Irving Lopez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. This one is launched. Look at this. Way up into the moon deck and out of here.
Blew it wide open.
So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game, as the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
Wow.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Plate now, Mason Wynn. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Reds nothing. So now to the plate, Jesse Winker. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fouled off. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's got 5 base hits and 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Digging in next, Tyler Stevenson trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And now the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1.
1-1.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
So 1-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Reds are down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Now it'll be Demetrius Lewis. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Lewis on at first, nobody out. That evens it up 1-1. In his career, Goldschmidt has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Castellanos is there to put it away for out number 1. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
No balls and a strike to count. 2 out with a man at first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1. Way down and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Eugenio Suarez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. Now the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And it's gone.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So now to the plate, Nick Senzel. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Max Schrock, grounded out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Right side, but it's well foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the pitch.
If I'm asleep, when Steven just wake me up, so you gonna give me money. So when Steven comes, just if I'm asleep, just wake me up.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. One for the Reds in the inning, and it comes courtesy of this solo home run. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Lars Nootbaar. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swung on and blasted foul to the right, and wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. You can relate, Dan. So what's going through the pitcher's mind right now?
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Up with it, Stevenson, but no chance to recover. Molina is on at first after the strikeout. Next to dig in, Dylan Carlson. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Senzel backing up on it to the track. He's there and records the first out. The relay. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Stepping in now, Irving Lopez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
Red skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And that's going to be all for Sonny Gray. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Michael Lorenzen answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Standing in now, Mason Wynn. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Liner toward right center. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and towering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
At the plate, Demetrius Lewis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
The count now at 2-2. As a look, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's right there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
The second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on your way in and subscribe. MOG thumbs up.
Just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting. Right
Nick Castellanos now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. O'Neill is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now for the Reds in their half of the fourth, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker. First offering on its way.
Ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Now a swing as he stays alive as this is fouled back right off the catcher's arm. off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They trail big. It's 9-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in will be Tyler O'Neill. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's got 4 hits and 10 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the upper deck and gone. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill. Home run number 37 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, Dero, what do you make of all this?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. Down the third baseline. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Yadier Molina comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
Hit high and deep to right center. Senzel backing up on it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in is Dylan Carlson. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A 2-0 count to the Redbirds' designated hitter.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time. Screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Irving Lopez steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now a swinging bunt. Here's the 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Winker finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Score is in the inning coming on this solo home run. Middle of the night from Great American Ballpark. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Reds 1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Mike Moustakas is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And another foul ball. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Next up, Tyler Stevenson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here it comes. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now for Cincinnati. Kyle Farmer. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Fastball just inside. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Lopez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Reds are down in order. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the first-year shortstop, Mason Wynn. Pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes. Bouncer to the left side. Farmer's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Stepping in next, Demetrius Lewis, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. He's set and the pitch.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Digging for second is Goldschmidt. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And you see there on the lower part of your screen, his total places him 3rd best on this Cardinals ball club. To the plate now, Nolan Arenado. Grounds it sharply to third. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
0-2 the count to Suarez.
0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box now, Nick Senzel. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Nootbaar is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
Now back,
so the lineup flips over and digging in, Max Schrock. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. 7th inning. 7th inning ready to roll. And next it'll be the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lifted in the air out to right. Racing back the right fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
Yadier Molina is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder at the track. The wall. Gone. Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 31 for him on the season as the blowout continues. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Matty, this is crazy. Dan, what does the pitching coach say at this point?
Right now, the only thing he can't say is pick up that bullpen phone and look for reinforcements because this has gotten really ugly, and this is a nightmare for a pitching coach.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. And now the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Senzel makes the play, and the side is retired. Last half of the 7th here, and in to swing the bat next is Jonathan India.
Second baseman.
First pitch on the way.
India.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fouled off. Another 0-2 home. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Now to bat, Nicholas Castellanos. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, upstairs.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
So 1-2. Is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
There's ball 4. So now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. From the belt, the pitch, and it's fouled away. Castellanos, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Again, another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
So here is Mason Wynn. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Changeup called strike 1.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Hit hard to 3rd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 51 on the year as this lead got even wider. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American small park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Tony Santiana comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. So next to bat will be Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Senzel will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. The Cardinals lead it 13-1. Now at the plate, Tyler Stevenson. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, he's sitting in 2nd place in the National League in that department. Now at the plate, here is Kyle Farmer. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
At the plate now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, and they remain well behind. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Tyler O'Neill. Line toward the gap in left center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
He's got it. And he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He swings and lines it to left, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Man, I haven't seen an offensive explosion like this since I don't know when. It's been a combination of spotty pitching and inconsistent defense, and now they posted an amazing 14 runs on the board.
Stepping in now, Dylan Carlson. Line to the right side. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
First game of the new series, and he's already sitting on 3 knocks right now. The pitching staff might have to make an adjustment going forward.
So now to the plate, Irving Lopez. This is pulled into right, and this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And a relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. It's there, and he's out at the plate for a double play. Stepping in once again is Nick Senzel, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now here's the first offering. As the fastball is swung on and missed, good location down at the knees for strike one.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Goldschmidt is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. Here's another 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Max Schrock is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
That pitch tells me this guy's feeling frisky right now. He's on. He's got everything working.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jonathan India started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a 1-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
14-1, the final tally here. The Cards jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jack Flaherty wins his 17th game of the season with 15